Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this Aloha Friday. We begin with Omicron cases on the rise here. The health department says 12 more cases have been confirmed in the state.
Health officials are looking into 2 cases linked to a Thanksgiving gathering and a nightclub. Here's Nikki Schenfeld.
The health department expects more cases of Omicron to be announced next week. And with Christmas just 2 weeks away, they're recommending vaccinated residents to get tested if they plan on seeing loved ones over the holidays. In 1 week, Oahu went from 1 confirmed Omicron case to 12.
These are largely among people who didn't have direct connections to each other, which indicates that we are seeing deeper community spread of the Omicron variant within our state.
She says some are tied to U.S. mainland travel. Of the 12 confirmed, the youngest case is 4 years old, the oldest 61.
8 of the 12 we have confirmed have been fully vaccinated, and 1 was boosted as well.
None of the cases have been hospitalized. Officials say so far, Omicron does not appear to cause severe illness.
We may see more transmission even among fully vaccinated people, and reinfection may be more common with this variant.
She says vaccinated people have confidence in the vaccines and may be doing more at-risk behaviors, which could lead to exposure, and encourages people to get tested before events like family gatherings.
Make sure that you're not going to be exposing others may be a really good idea. With Omicron right around now, I think getting tested is important even if you are fully vaccinated.
And everyone should be mindful of symptoms.
If you're feeling sick, stay home. We really don't want to spread any type of virus, whether it be the flu, influenza, or COVID.
He says it's up to each household whether they feel safe going to multiple houses or parties over the holidays.
You're not familiar with everybody there. I still probably will wear a mask indoors just because I'm not quite sure of everybody else's exposure status.
The health department is also asking close contacts of confirmed cases to return their phone calls. The health department says they've been trying to reach a Maui resident who attended the anime convention in New York, where multiple Omicron cases have been confirmed, but they haven't been able to reach him or her.
I suspect there's a lot of transmission already going on that we won't be able to find out about because people aren't talking to us.
Both Dr. Lee and Dr. Campbell say they know most people want to be done with COVID, but the virus isn't done with us just yet. And they're reminding people not to let their guards down ahead of the new year. Nikki Schenfeld, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.